Sports on Tap's high school football coverage is presented by Raymond Felton State Farm.
Have you compared insurance rates lately? Are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If not, look no further than Ray Felton State Farm, a proud sponsor of Sports on Tap. For a free quote, call his office at 234-284-2996 or visit him online at rayfelton.com.
Whether you're hosting a corporate event, wedding, conference, concert, or any other special gathering, our comprehensive range of services will exceed your expectations and elevate your event to new heights. RRT Productions. We shoot, we edit, you win. Visit our website at www.rrt-productions.com.
We've got the experience, the passion, and the beach to make your event a smash hit. Whether it's a romantic wedding, a lively sports venue, or a rocking high school dance, Troutland Entertainment has you covered. Contact them at 330-414-4261 or email them at troutlandent@gmail.com. That's troutlandent@gmail.com. Elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing. Mako Custom Printing specializes in creating high-quality spiritware, corporate apparel, and promotional products that make your brand stand out. Whether you need custom printing, graphic design, or an online store for your school or business, we've got you covered. Make a statement with Mako Custom Printing. Visit us at mako.com to start your custom printing journey today. That's MEHCO.com.
And welcome everyone to Sports on Tap Extra, presented by Raymond Felton State Farm Insurance, located in beautiful Hudson, Ohio. Make sure you check out his website at www.rayfelton.com. Get a quote on home, life, and auto insurance needs. Make sure you check out him and all of our tremendous sponsors throughout the course of the opening and the end of this extra episode. My name is Zoe Jacobson, and this morning, as we continue to ramp up with our high school football coaches getting prepared for this upcoming 2025 season, this morning, we are joined by the Normandy Invaders head coach, Ian Kost, who is going into his sixth season as a head coach of the Invaders. Coach Kost, thank you so much for taking the time and joining me this morning.
No, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, no problem. So, Coach, we'll recap of last season. Obviously, you guys went to 3-8 last year. You guys played a playoff game, actually, at the Hall of Fame Stadium. You guys fell short to Cam McKinley. But what a great experience for you guys, get to play at a playoff game at the Hall of Fame Stadium. Just talk about how last season went for you guys and how awesome was it just for your players to experience playing at the Hall of Fame Stadium?
That was a great experience. I mean, just driving, once you get into the Hall of Fame Village and the kids start looking around at their windows and they couldn't believe what they were seeing. The fact that, what do they have, 12 practice fields, everything's immaculate. The locker room experience, I know they were going nuts about that. And then we we lost the game, but it was exciting for about 6 minutes. We went down the field, and I think we had an 80-yard drive against McKinley to tie it up right away. But in terms for our program, God, we returned so many kids that played in that game. This is the most upperclassmen I've ever had. By far, we have 20 seniors and I think 26 juniors, 27 juniors. And pretty much our whole team's back with the exception of, we had a couple key losses with Elijah. But, I mean, honestly, you win with your seniors, and last year we only played a couple. And now we got a ton. So there's a lot of optimism.
Yeah, definitely. And it really helps, like you said, with those 50 players between two grade levels, where it's the seniors, 20 of them, like you mentioned, and 27 juniors. How awesome is it that your program is really getting players to buy in and able to play for your program, not only for this year, but for next year as well?
We're constantly recruiting. I'm not going to lie to you, though. It seems like every year, not just for us. You talk to your my friends at other places. It's tough to get kids to come out and play football in 2025. When I was growing up, I never thought I'd see the day, but it really is. So we're proud of our numbers, and we try to make our program as fun as we can for the kids. so they get something out of it. And every year you walk on the field during 2-a-days, and if you don't have a great senior class, that might not be our year, guys. But we feel it might be our year.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, your quarterback the last couple of years, Elijah Gray, he set multiple records for your football program. Just talk about how awesome it was for Elijah to be around those programs and really set those numbers for your football program.
Yeah, I mean he's a freaky kid. He's gonna play at JUCO here for a little bit, and then I still think he's a scholarship kid. We'll see where he ends up. There's things that he did that we'll never be able to recreate. Like he's the only kid I've ever seen at this level take a tush push, 40 yards for a touchdown, and do it like with some regularity. It's kind of crazy. His graduation it makes us change some things around with our offensive system, get more guys involved. We'll be okay. I mean, you wish you had a kid like him every year, but that's high school football, so we're okay.
Yeah, definitely. And talk about really some of those players for your program to really watch out that many people do not know who they are.
Yeah, so we have a couple diamonds, I guess. The first kid I'm going to talk about is the tailback that's going to replace Elijah. So Ray Brown, he's how big's Ray? Ray's like 6'1", 215. He was an all-conference defensive end for us last year. He's still going to play DN, but he's going to be the bell cow guy. He'll probably get 20, 25 touches a game. Really excited to see what he does. We've been grooming Jacob Muniak to be our quarterback for 2 years now, knowing when Eli's gone, it's your turn. We built an offense around what he's best at. We returned 4 of our 5 linemen. We returned our receiving core. Nick Williams, Mario Stewart, Cameron Hayden. They're all really, really good wide receivers. And then we have a tight end who is a Division I prospect, and Brody Tusai, who's like 6'5", 240. So like just our personnel, if there was like a Madden game for high school football, we've got guys that were like 70s last year that have now like gone up to being 80s, and they're all returning. But the name you're going to see in the paper a lot is probably going to be Ray and those receivers and Brody. I think we're going to score a lot of points.
We're talking with Normandy Invaders head coach Ian Kost. And Coach, one of the biggest things, and we talked to Coach Lahidi on the show last year from Valley Forge, is about the youth program and that. Just kind of talk about how the youth program has been going on so far this year at Parma and how the kids are really trying to get in and get more involved into the football wise.
I mean, I got to be honest. If I can be honest about that, we really don't have. It's actually the toughest thing about coaching in Parma is we really don't have a great feeder system. And then like our best kids typically, like I have 2 middle schools that feed into my program, and the best 2 kids almost always every year go to Padua or Eds. And a lot of the times they never even really play there, but they still go there. It's Parma as a community. It feels like it's I don't know, 5 communities in one, and it's really tough to get youth football going in Parma. It kind of is compared to the guy from Hudson. From 3rd grade on, who's in the Hawks program. You don't really know what you have in Parma, and I think that's part of the reason that we've never really had in any sport, honestly, sustained excellence. Not really. It's just not that kind of community. You recruit your hallway. Most like Ray. Like Ray's somebody, he really didn't start playing football until his sophomore year in high school. That's really common for us and Forge. And we're behind our contemporaries, I think, when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Coach. I mean, kind of talk about how the community support has really come together for your football program and how exciting it is for just the fans to be able to watch you guys on Friday nights or Thursday nights.
Yeah, I mean, we get good support from our fans and our crowd. Our band's pretty awesome, and they bring a lot of people. But we've got, I mean, as a school district, we've got kind of bigger problems right now with levy issues. I don't know how much new stuff you're going to see with athletics in the meantime. That's got to be fixed first. But no, we get good crowds at our games.
Coach, another big thing this offseason was the Cleveland Browns were able to donate new white helmets to you guys. Just talk about how awesome it was for the Browns just to support your program and able to get you guys some new white helmets for this season.
Well, that was awesome. The Browns as an organization are great when it comes to doing stuff in the community. They don't get, and I don't think they get enough credit for it. To be honest with you, everyone's always, because they haven't. I get it. They're the Browns. They haven't won a Super Bowl, but they do awesome stuff in the community, from fields to helmets to gear. They give I've gotten gear from them in the last 2 years. Yeah, I mean they're awesome people that help around the area, and they deserve the credit. I'll never say anything bad about the Browns. I'll tell you that much. Our kids were excited. They look good, and it's an incredible gift, honestly.
Coach, going into your non-conference schedule this year, you based on a farmer school in week 1 and Holy Name, and then week 2 and 3, you guys got Ravenna and Geneva. Talk about how the non-conference schedule looks like for you guys and how it really prepares you going into the Cleveland West Conference going into week 4.
It's fair and competitive. I mean, we had Streetsboro the last 2 years, and they were Streetsboro something else. So we really had no business playing them. I feel like Holy Name will be a good game. Ravenna will also, 20 some years ago, I played them in high school. They were in our conference when I was in Hudson, but I know they've gotten a lot smaller. They have blue turf, which is fun. All right, I know some of our kids are excited about the blue turf. And then Geneva, they're a really good program. It was, I thought, the fairest game we could get. I mean, we're Division I, but we're not. Like we have a Division I enrollment, but I wouldn't say we're on the same page as Strongsville or Eds. And it's sometimes hard to find games. So I mean, Geneva's like an hour away, but they're willing to play us. So I think it's fair.
Coach, going into the second year of the Cleveland West Conference, obviously you guys went 2-5 last year. But what are some of the biggest things that you guys could take from last season in the first year in the conference as you guys are getting prepared to face these teams again in year 2?
I mean, we lose games because we're not consistent, or we're not, physical. I mean, it still comes down to blocking and tackling. We lost, oh my God, 2 or 3 games last year in the conference when we had leads going into the second half. And I think we're hoping that our depth this year will fix that. We have more of it, and we have more talent. We're just gonna learn how to be consistent and finish games. I mean, it's a cliche thing to say, but it's the truth of the matter.
Coach, going into your 6th season, and you guys have been to the playoffs twice, and you keep building the foundation with the program. Talk about some of the biggest differences that you had from when you first started out as a head coach here to now going into your 6th season.
Oh my God. Well, when I got hired, they basically had, how many kids? I had like 13 kids, and then my best kid was transferring. So you go from having 12 kids to, we started camp with 90 something. Now we're, kids have quit. I think we're down to 75 or 76 or something like that. Again, it's really, I just think it's really hard to get kids in 2025 to play football. I think most places numbers are down. I think you're always recruiting, and you're always trying to, make young men better. And you got to give them a reason to not look at their phones and get off their Xbox. And so we try to make it as fun as we can. Honestly, it's a real player-centric program. Everything we do, I probably give the players too much input at times, I'm guessing, but that's how we've built our numbers up. And I really think it's the hardest thing today in coaching is getting kids to go out and play football. It's just, football's been under attack for so many years. I think it's never been safer. I mean, we wear guardian caps. We don't bang in practice. Like, compared to when I played, it's like Club Med. So, we'll see if those numbers equate to wins this year. We're excited to find out.
Well, Coach, I can't thank you enough for taking the time. I know you guys have been really busy trying to prepare yourself for this upcoming 2025 season. So, again, thank you so much for taking the time and talking to me about your Normandy Bears football program, and good luck to the 2025 season. And we hopefully to have you and some of the Bears players throughout the course of the season.
That sounds awesome. Thank you.
Sports on Tap's high school football coverage is presented by Raymond Felton State Farm.
Have you compared insurance rates lately? Are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If not, look no further than Ray Felton State Farm, a proud sponsor of Sports on Tap. For a free quote, call his office at 234-284-2996 or visit him online at rayfelton.com.
Whether you're hosting a corporate event, wedding, conference, concert, or any other special gathering, our comprehensive range of services will exceed your expectations and elevate your event to new heights. RRT Productions. We shoot, we edit, you win. Visit our website at www.rrt-productions.com.
We've got the experience, the passion, and the beach to make your event a smash hit. Whether it's a romantic wedding, a lively sports venue, or a rocking high school dance, Troutland Entertainment has you covered. Contact them at 330-414-4261 or email them at troutlandent@gmail.com. That's troutlandent@gmail.com. Elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing. Mako Custom Printing specializes in creating high-quality spiritware, corporate apparel, and promotional products that make your brand stand out. Whether you need custom printing, graphic design, or an online store for your school or business, we've got you covered. Make a statement with Mako Custom Printing. Visit us at mako.com to start your custom printing journey today. That's MEHCO.com.